I'm not going to see you. I have no interest in seeing you. I have no interest in anybody talking about my Shia or the Shia of Imam Ali and they want to come see you. I have no interest in that, right? So that means that the Imam is saying something to them. They're being talked to by the Imam's behavior. On the final day, this group of people who now they had to go back because their people are calling them back like, hey, y'all got to come back. On the final day of the people, they told the servant, they said, tell the Imam that we Shia of his father, Imam Ali Abi Talib, that the plots of our enemies will intensify when they hear that you have separated yourself from us. If we are to return back to our home after being in Tus, meaning Mashad, for 2 months, and the people then ask us, did y'all have a chance to talk to the Imam? And we tell them that you didn't give us permission, none will ever again respect us. The servant went to the Imam and told the Imam what his people had said at this point, and the Imam then finally agreed to meet with them. After they entered into the presence of the Imam and greeted him, however, he did not reply back their greeting.
Yeah.
So, Assalamu alaikum, Imam. And they come, imagine a group of people walking around, Assalamu alaikum, then all of us sit here, we just look at them. They don't give no wa alaikum salam. And you know the Quran Kareem says to give back salam. So now if the Imam is the walking, talking Quran, which of course every Imam is the walking, talking Quran, right? These sanctified people. Not the fakers and the phonies. I'm talking about the real sanctified Imams, right? When you see the Quran, a book, and then the Imam is here, which one do you now refer to?
The Imam.
Absolutely! I said that in a group of sheikhs one time, and they got shook up. It was like they couldn't understand what they were getting ready to say the Quran, of course. You know what I'm saying? My God. And these are the people leading the people, subhanAllah. You don't follow a book. If the Imam is there, you follow the man. The man is the embodiment of the book. Even Aisha knew that. She even said that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the Quran walking. He was the Quran on legs. Good God Almighty. So if we have the Imam present, he is the Quran. In the Quran, it says that when a person gives you the greeting, you are to give him the greeting and something better, right? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If they say assalamu alaikum, you say wa alaikum salam, or you say wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. But the Imam says nothing. After they entered into his presence, the Imam, they greeted the Imam, however he did not reply. They desired to sit down. However, the Imam did not give them permission to even sit. Made them stand up.
Ya Allah.
These people then began to cry. And they said, O son of the Messenger of Allah, what have we done to you to make you act toward us this way? The Imam replied, you claim that you are the Shia of Ali.
Come on.
Whereas the true Shia are people like Hassan, Hussein, Abdullah, Salman, Miqdad, and Muhammad, the son of Abu Bakr.
Come on.
These people replied, we seek your forgiveness, but what are we to say? When the people said this, then the Imam ordered his servant to show these people some kindness. The Imam replied, say that you are lovers of the Ahlul Bayt from here on out.
Ya Allah.
Say that you are only lovers
For real.
from here on out.
Oh.
So that's what I had to say as regards how it is I put together my feelings and the way I was thinking this morning.
Ya Allah.
Because what's being said here is that we make a claim to be Shia,
Ya Allah.
but that's a mighty big claim.
Come on.
And as I start to read the ayahs from the Quran this morning, and I start to read the ahadith, and I start to read what the Shaykh was saying about Imam Ali Amir Mu'mineen, and I started to feel myself give way. The giving way that I felt was because in my heart of hearts, I had to really ask myself, man, are you a Shia? You reading this material? Are you a Shia? Are you some clown man running around here talking about you a Shia, but you don't really, know the weight of that thing? And so, of course, it became very personal. So part of my message today is to do just that. It's to make it personal. Like, are we really Shia? And these same hands that form to make the prayer to the hujjah. Oh man, every little thing we do. Allahumma kuli waliku hujjatabnil. We go right into these spills. And you look at the people and they go right into it. Song and dance. And when you see these people, you know that the thing is not even hitting their hearts. You're begging your imam to come. I see it all on Facebook, all on social media. It's just so clownish. You see the people, oh man, they throw their hands up, oh, we want the imam. Imam, please come. Some white supremacists shoot down 50 people, 50 Muslims inside a masjid, and the Muslim community is shocked. And we respond, rightfully so. And then you see the Shia, we hit it. Boy, we start calling on him, oh, we need the imam of our time. We can't wait until we get the imam of our time. We can't wait to get ourselves organized so our imam can come and straighten this kind of business out. And that's what you hear. But then here's the imam talking to a group of people about them saying that they're Shia, and he not only won't return the salams to them, he won't even let them sit down. Can you imagine that? You come to see somebody and for 60 days they make you wait around? That's like treating you like trash. He's treating you like a dog. And you stay there, and then he then invites you into a room. Like, what do y'all want? Finally the imam's like, what do y'all want now? What do you want from me? And then they come in the room, and then they want to sit down. They're looking at the seats, and the imam won't even let them sit down. Nope, stand up. You're not sitting down. Say what you got to say quick. Be quick about it. Quick like, get it off your chest. What you want? Well, why you treating us like this? We're the Shia of Imam Ali. And so I guess the Imam heart then softened because he really knew what he was dealing with. And then he just told him, look here, treat these people kindly. Just from here on out, don't come to me telling me that you're a Shia. Just say that you're a lover and go on about your business. If you say that you're a lover, then I can respect you. This is what the Imam was saying. Stay in your place. And that way, when you say you're a lover, then I understand. Okay, these are the people who recognize our leadership to some degree, and they have a love for us. So since Allah says in the Quran that the people should have a love for us, then on that basic level, because it's a basic level, they have a love for me and my family. So I'll respect you. But don't come in here and say that you're a Shia. Now you're talking about something on another level. How can we be Shia? This is now, I'm personalized. I'm talking about me, I'm talking about y'all now. How can we be a Shia and the people don't get up for prayer? The adhan is called. We don't respond to the adhan. We continue to watch the television. We're Shia of Imam Ali. Which means that now we don't understand who this man who we're celebrating for his birthday. We couldn't understand who he is. Because when the adhan is called, Imam Ali moves for the prayer. Simple things like that. So no, we're convert people. And we are coming from another tradition. And we have to learn, no doubt. But to call yourself a Shia, we have to get down to the brass tacks of exactly what that means. So when we make a call to organize even a community, we're making a call to organize a community. That's what we're doing. And we have people who told me that they won't be bothered with trying to organize a community. They told me that. I'm not going to be bothered with that. I'm just going to go ahead and practice on my own and do my own thing. And they don't know when they say that, they're fulfilling prophecies from the prophet. They make a claim they follow. And from an imam, they make a claim they follow. So now you show us that you don't even have the forgiveness in your heart to get past the petty things that we need to build a community. But you want to build a community, but you can't get past the pettiness.
Come on.
That's what you're telling us.
Come on.
Now, when you don't organize yourselves, and you don't even come to the gatherings of the quote-unquote Shias, so automatically now, we already know we're not really Shia, right? We know that's a political title that we use. So let's all of us be honest. So our imam, when he shows up, the same imam that we claim we want to come, the one that we call the Hujjah, the one that we call the Mahdi, right? We call him for a Mahdi. When I sit with the other Shiyu, and I sit with the other learned guys who may not be Shiyu, but they're truly learned brothers, who have love in their hearts for the Ahlul. When I sit with them, or when we're together, and I hear people calling for the imam, it always blows my mind because I'm saying to myself, brother, stop playing. Stop playing this game. You don't want the imam here, man. You're barely making prayers. How do you want the imam here? Are you kidding me? The Imam Mahdi, that's who you calling on? You may as well be calling on the goddamn boogeyman. You calling for somebody that's going to come in here who said that when he returns, it's nothing going to be but him in the shadow of the sword. He said, between me and even the Hashemites, it will be nothing between me, he said, me and the Hashemites, but the sword and the shadow of the sword. He said about his own family, his own tribe, his own clan. What are you going to be looking at with you? Some Negroes. This is who we talk. You calling on that imam? You sure? Imam Muhammad Baqir on him BP said that when the imam returns, that he's going to return with the support of the sun worshippers. They ain't going to outnumber every other little group that's going to be following. The sun worshippers. Not you Muslims, not us Muslims. I'm putting myself in there too. Because I'm very careful about making that Shiite claim, you know. I'm careful. So when I say it, I know in my mind, when I say I'm a Shiite, I already know I'm talking about politically I'm a Shiite. I'm talking about by way of madhab and fiqh. Oh, I'm very clear that I am not a Shiite, not a true Shia of Imam Ali. So I fall in the category of a lover of the Imams. That's where I fall. And I accept that. I'm not calling for no Imam. When I say that stuff, Allahumma cool, I'm just following along with y'all. So in the future, when you see me doing it, with all these sheikhs and everybody else, you just say, yeah, old Aqil, he just kind of following along because that's the little sunnah that these people have developed. But man, in my heart, you know what I'm saying? When I start, they talking about, they calling on Imam, come back. Man, I'm scared of that. I'm scared of the Imam. I'm telling you flat foot, I'm scared of the Imam. Because I know when the Imam come back, all the plane got to go. It's not going to be no plane. And it's going to be, like he said, nothing between me and the Hashemites, these people, but the sword and the shadow of the sword. Y'all know what that means? It's an Arabic idiom. Are you familiar with it? It means that I'm going to kill y'all. That's what it means. I'm going to kill y'all. Y'all going to be my enemies, and my objective is to kill you. It's to destroy you and all these other systems that buck against God. That's what it means. See, nobody like to talk like that. I even saw the supreme leader in Iran skirt that. You know, one of the non-Muslims caught him with it. They said, hey, we've been reading y'all books. Some old non-Muslim, I forgot, a couple of years back. And the non-Muslim said, yeah, man, we've been reading y'all stuff. What about this right here? Ain't y'all saying when the man comes, we gonna be killing everybody? That's y'all book, isn't it? This y'all book, right? And so I saw the supreme leader, he responded, and he said, well, you know, he started talking about all of that soft, mushy, Imam gonna come back with roses and flowers, and you know, he's gonna love the whole world, he's gonna love everybody, and that's how the Imam answered it. And I'm sitting there looking at the white man interview. Myself, I see you, white boy. I see what you did. I caught you, and then I looked at the brother, and I said, whoa, he put you in one of the tough spots. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be about flowers and roses. It's not going to be about that. It is going to be about bloodshed. Everybody know that. This is the revolution that's going to come that these people are talking about, that your imams are talking about. It's not going to be about flower children. It's going to be about blood and guts. the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You can read the hadith yourself. Don't believe me. So anybody got a problem with the kill saying it, just go back and read your own books. We have a hadith where the Prophet said that when the Hujjah comes, that the battlefield will be filled with human bodies. Filled with them. And said that the people, when they step, you read the hadith yourself, said the people, you will step through the battlefields and that the blood will go up to the knees of the soldiers that are dead. But yeah, Allahumma kuli, you know that? I'm like, come on, man. What are you doing? Stop playing games with that. And I don't like it. I really don't. It bothers me. All on Facebook after these 50 Muslims got killed. All on social media. All the Shia. Oh, but we need our Imam. Oh, when the Imam comes. And what the Imam gonna do? This is a sign of the Imam. I'm saying to myself, man, shut up. Shut up. Because when the Imam comes, you gonna be right there with the rest of them, underneath that sword, in the shadow of that sword. And I already know they're gonna be up underneath. Because I'm looking right at you. And I'm looking to myself like, hey man, we're not ready. Are we gonna be the people who are gonna be true Shia? Are we at that ability where we can look at in a mirror mu'mineen and say that, hey, I'm going to try to imitate this man the way he imitated Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Is that us? A man who said, when the Prophet walked, I was so ardent about following the Prophet that when he took a step up and I was a kid, I would put my foot right in his foot track. Who does that? Who does that? Like, that is really a childish thing, right? You see the purity of that nafs, of their soul. By the way, Allah says in the Quran that Ali is the soul of the Prophet. They share souls. See, that's in the ayah about the Mubahala, right? The Mubahala. Who walks behind a person, and as the person lifts their feet up, you try to put your foot in that person's footstep? Who does that?
Those children.
That's right. A child does that. The pure souls, the pureness, they do that. The little ones, they'll do that. Because they're so pure. And all they know is they want to be like mommy. They want to be like daddy, right? So the pure souls, they do it. The children, alhamdulillah, Khadijah, that's who do it. Outside of that, nobody does that. Who says that, like, who turns themselves over to another human being to the point where they'll say that, I know that the plan is to kill you tonight. So what I want you to do, I want you to get out the bed where they're going to plan your assassination. And I'm going to take your place for the assassination. Now, the whole question was, when the Bill Mu'mineen did that, everybody was like, yo man, that was deep what you did. And you survived it. That was so deep. But Amir Mu'mineen, just to show you the soul of the man, he said, no, I figured I was going to live. And they said, well, how so, man? That assassination attempt was serious by some of the best assassins in this area. So how you figured you was going to get out of that? We didn't even think the Prophet was going to make it out of the city. How you figured they weren't going to kill you right there? And Amir Mu'mineen said, because I was listening. I was listening to what the Prophet said. And he said, and I could hear when the Prophet was talking to other people, he could eavesdrop, he could hear it. That the Prophet was telling the other people what he was going to do once he got to Medina, how he was going to get his friends together, how he was going to organize his help. And he said the Prophet was speaking about the future.
And I was in it.
Ya Allah!
Subhanallah.
I was in the speech. I wasn't scared anymore. I knew I wasn't dying that night. Now they thought they was going to kill me because they thought they was going to kill the Prophet. Not too many people that I will take a bullet for, and I can say that for. I could probably do it for my Zawj. I could probably do it for my woman. I think I can definitely do it for my babies. I think I can do it for my babies. Short of that, maybe my mother. My mother and my Zawj will be right there together. My babies, I think I can. But outside of my mother and my Zawj and my babies, I'm not sure that I can say I would lay in the bed while I know there's getting ready to be an assassination attempt. I can't say that. Again, that's why I'm not jumping up and down talking about him Shia like that. See, I'm a lover of the Ahlul Bayt. I love him. I tell you, I really love the Ahlul Bayt. Because it's taking everything in my power right now to sit here before you and talk about this subject. I feel like I'm coming apart at the seams. I hope I'm even coherent. Right? I don't even know if I'm coherent. But the fact of the matter is that I'm not sitting up here talking about what I am. I'm a Shia. You know, beat my chest. I'm a Shia. Because when you say that, what you're doing is you're putting yourself in a situation where when the Imam returns, you're going to have to be one of those persons that give him 100% of your allegiance. We don't even want to listen to what the Sheikh say, the Shuyukh say, much less talking about some, I guess that's what it is. I guess that's the game we play. Because the Hujjah is something that's outside of our purview, right? It's really something outside of our real scheme, our real grasp. So we can play that game. But when you have the people who are here who are trustworthy, the people who are here who are calling you to Allah the Messenger, you don't respond.
No.
You get, I'm not going over there because I had a falling out with that sister. I ain't messing with that sister no more. Or I had a falling out with that brother. I ain't beating about that brother no more. I'm done with that brother. That's what you get. So I'm like, oh, come on, man. We're trying to build something. But you can't build anything. So you run on off and make a claim you're going to practice the deen by yourself with your wife and your kids, right? And then we look up, your wife out of the keep-march, the hijab is gone, which is very important nowadays, sisters. That hijab means more than just covering your protecting yourself and your body, right? Because you already know you live in a ravenous society. People don't respect you because you're a woman. I hope y'all got that. I hope you're not being fooled by Me Too or I Too, or whatever twos or threes or fours or whatever other game these feminists come up with. I hope y'all not being fooled by that stuff. I hope you're not. Because you already have the movement. When you became a Muslim, dear sister, you joined the movement. Me Too was always, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the one who brought law and order and rights for women. Everybody know that.
Everybody knows that.
Even the Christian people will tell you that in their own universities and everything. I studied that when I was in high school. We already know the Western world and what they have by way of equal treatment for women. That was catapulted because of what it was that the Moors brought. They couldn't even believe when they looked over at Africa and back toward North Africa and West Africa and saw women actually, they have a say-so in something. The women actually can come to the table and have any kind of say-so. Regardless of what people think about Islam, there were times in Islamic history where women had much say-so. All right, they were brought out to the forefront. Women did have an opportunity to be the sheikhs. They did teach the Quran. They said you can go in the zawiyas and some of the Sufi spots, and when they would walk in the buildings, these ancient men would tell you it would be women running the classes. The men will be sitting there, the women will be running the whole class. This is a part of Islamic tradition, so don't follow up these people telling you otherwise. And then now you come in today, the minute you put your hijab on, what a statement you sisters are making. And I'm telling you, I'm proud of you. Those of you who have your hijab on, I'm so proud of you. Because what you have done is you've taken yourself away from this society and the way they treat women. And when they tell you to take your clothes off, to expose your beauty, to expose your breast, your backside, can you imagine that and tell you that that's real freedom, you know? Real freedom is when you take your clothes off. That's the real freedom. Not to cover your body up. No. That's a game these Muslims and these other people play. They're trying to control you. They want to control your body. They want to control your mind. They kind of control your soul. That's what the Muslims own. That's what they own. That's what that's all about. They even put it on their little girls. Oh my God. They got that on a 4-year-old girl. This is how these people talk to us, man. Like we fools and we go for it.
For real.
The next thing you know, you look up and see the little sister taking off her hairpiece. Because she followed some calf out here who's telling her, what they really telling you is, you want to be free, little girl? You really want to be free? You want to be free to be my little sex object? You want to be free to be my little toy? That's it. Let me see your butt. Let me see your thighs. Let me see that meat on you. That's what they're saying. Don't be foolish about what it is these people got going on. Yeah, you free to become their sex object. That's what you're free to be. and you take it from me, that's what you're free to be. So when you put that hijab on, you knock that right out the box. Now when they see you, they don't just see butt, thighs, and breasts. Now they see a walking, talking human being they have to deal with. Your intellect, your soul. That's what they have to deal with. When you go out there in this society and you deal with these men, you sisters, you dealing with a man on par with him, blocking his whole thing, his whole game of how men even approach women. It's all the way knocked off the minute a Muslim sister come in the room and she's covered up. He don't know if he should shake your hand. He don't know if he should talk to you. He don't know if he should lower his gaze. He don't know if he should scratch his head. He don't know what to do. He don't know if he do 10 jumping jacks. What do I do when the Muslim sisters come around? I don't know what to do with them. Because they so used to handling women the way they want.
100%, 100.
Come touch another man's wife. Oh, come on over here, girl. And all that hugging. Grabbing you by your arm and hands. Talking about your body parts as you pass by. Whispering little things under their breath. Little whistling. You walk by through a group of men. You got short shorts on and all kinds of stuff on. And all the men, they see you and you walk by. The pious men, we try to lower our gaze some kind of way a little bit. And then the unpious men, they tackle each other. Everybody looking at the girl butt as she walk by. And you Africans, butts going boom, 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 boom. And then you gonna let these white folks tell you, oh, put some short shorts on that. Yeah, put some gym pants on that big booty and walk through the men. And y'all go for it like fools. Then the brother started talking about it. Ah, sisters, be careful. Be careful. Yeah, well, no. Me and my Zaz, we gonna stay home. Yeah, we gonna do our own thing, man. Y'all go ahead and do that over there. I'm tired of y'all. We gonna just do our Islam over here. And then you see the sister and her daughters now. They walk the street. There it is. Shaitan got him. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi said, he said about the Muslims, don't be like the sheep running to and fro. Don't do that. Find the shepherd, the prophet. This is your prophet talking. Find your shepherd. Get behind your shepherd so your shepherd can protect you. Because if you don't get behind the shepherd and you don't come together around the shepherd, he said, then what happens is the wolf, he picks you off one by one.
100.
Blop, blop, blop. And then when you look up, all the little sheep got eaten up by the wolves. Now we see our daughters no different, our sons no different than the typical disbeliever on the street. STDs, children out of wedlock. Now you walk around with names like Muhammad on you, and you're doing something that Bobby out here is doing. You walk around with the name Fatima on you, and you're doing the same thing Shakita doing out there in the streets. The people can't make any distinction between the believing people and the non-believing people. All right, so don't get lost now, because I see the faces changing there. I ain't trying to talk about you, your husbands, your family, this, that, and the other. I'm talking about me and y'all. I'm talking about the whole ummah. So don't get mad. And those of us here who were here, who now have went back to the streets, or who calling ourselves Shia, and that's what this is all about, calling themselves a Shia. We're Shia, but the Shia women have no hijab. We're Shia, but the Shia men have no, we have no